Hello, everybody. I don't know. I came outside and I'm sitting here, and all of a sudden I just see flashes like in the sky, and I'm looking and I'm like, what the heck is that? And it is completely like, it is not raining out at all. Like, it's clear. The sky is very, very clear. Just over there, it's just, you know, the chem cloud formation. So to me, think about it, okay? So I've been showing you this weird grid that they have set up, right? Because it's the chemtrails. There was like this snowflake looking thing. And you can see my other videos, and I showed in two of them what it looked like. But also, too, lately is that like it looked like the whole like spider web up top, during the day. I would just see, just lines everywhere from them spraying so much. And this is just within the past few days. Now tonight we have weird clouds over there, and it has, there's a lightning over there. Sorry, it's cold outside. It's a little chilly too. And then I'm just like, what are they doing? Like, what are they doing in the sky? Like, what are they fixing up there, right? Because we're in the Matrix. We're in the fucking Matrix. And they know the grid's coming down. The glass ceiling is coming down. It's cracking. You can, there's this one book from Chicken Little. It was like a level 2, for like, your kindergartner or something. And it talks about the glass ceiling coming down. And if I had my Facebook page, I'd be able to go on there and get exactly what it was, but I can't do that. So I have to just come off of memory and remembering the page that I had seen it. But anyway, like, we're in like a honeycomb. Think of like us inside of a bee's nest. And so basically, above us is hexagonal, mirrored, like reflection, right? As above, so below, kind of thing. And so you have a grid, up here in the sky. Okay, there's a grid, like a literal, like a, what's that? Like a projection screen, but it's in the shape of hexagonal shapes. And it's like the beehive. Like, research how a beehive is. Okay, like the beehive is in hexagonal forms, and that's how it's created. The beehive also it has black cell memory, which it's called, and I guess that and that's up in Whistler, Canada. You can research. So the black honeycomb, the black honeycomb is when generations of the bees have been using that same cell in the beehive, and so it turns black. And you can research about the black honeycomb. And there's up in Whistler, Canada, it's actually called black honeycomb. Ooh, look at that one. It's called black honeycomb. And, that's when Trump and his family had went there, and he spent $66,000 of taxpayers' money to go there, which 66, right? Red flag. And so, but to start researching about it, Whistler, Canada, right? And then research about Whistler's mother. And Whistler's mother, I think, relocated to Whistler, Canada, and that's where they're hanging out. It's where the regime is, right? The NAZI regime. So, I don't know. I just thought I'd come on and show this over here, but anyway, the grid is coming down. Like, who is just talking about the glass ceiling? Somebody was just talking about the glass ceiling again, which was coming down. I know Hillary Clinton had done a bunch of videos where you can, go on Twitter or something and put Hillary Clinton says glass ceiling coming down. And she says it like, in a bunch of videos. And that's what it is. It's like a glass ceiling above us. And they have, they're trying to get through. But they were trying to get through at their time. Now we're not in their time anymore. We're in God's time. So God is now going to diminish the firmament. It's going to take it down so we can finally be free, so the light can come in, so the projection screen, because there's a projection screen up there, right? And it's like harvesting the energy from the solar flares that are coming through, you know, that's trying to come into this realm. And that's where they spray all day. So that way they can, so it can't come in. And then we get, you know, we just still breathe in the garbage and have more of the junk DNA, have more of the nanobites, you know, the nanoparticles, and, you know, the Mongolians, you know, do a thing. I want you to get cranberry juice. Get some cranberry juice, okay? And swish it in your mouth. And then get a bowl and spit it back out. You're going to see little tiny pieces from your mouth. And it's actually like the Morgellons. It's like the nanoparticles. You can see them. And there's this one thing that you can get, and it will activate it. And then it can activate it, and then it'll start like swimming in there. And I can't remember what it was, some kind of mineral that you could use. And I found it when I first had woken up, and I haven't researched it since, but research about that. It's another thing to do. And you can even go on YouTube, and people have been doing experiments with the grape juice. The grape juice and the swirling in the mouth. Those grape juice are one of the juices, the dark juices. I don't know. I just thought it was really weird. I just came out here. I was like, oh, just got lightning over here, you know? But I don't know. It's just been, how has your past few days going? Have you noticed a change in your energy, a change in the way you do things? Like you no longer, like something has like tugged you, right? It had tugged you out of the frequency that you used to be in just like a few days ago, and it brought you into more like awareness, right? Like more into seeing more of this realm, and seeing the people that are around you and what they are and who they are. And, you know, if they're there for you, they're not there for you, you know, you're just starting to see more, you know, your eyes are just opening up more. And it's just nuts, right? It's like when that veil of deception just comes down, and there's like nowhere for the lies to hide anymore. And like, how crazy is it that like we can see it now? And it's so easy to see it. And then once you start seeing it, and then like you start putting like more puzzle pieces together, and you're like, wow, there's more, like there, like, and it's just like a never ending, you know, supply of just, of lies. And we're waking up to these lies, and we're realizing it's not just on the television. It's not on our jail cell phone. It's in our community, right? It's in our community, it's in our life. And we're just like, damn, like, how did we not see that before? Like, we always knew that, like, you know, this world was fucked up, right? We knew it was fucked up. I just didn't know how bad it was. I didn't realize it was this bad. I didn't realize it went so fucking deep, like so far deep, to where you're just like, your own family are just like, you know, Freemasons, and you know, they go and they do, you know, that like that movie with Nicole Kidman, right? The Eyes Wide Shut. And they go and do that shit, right? And they don't tell you about it. They're a little secret fucking society, right? And how do they do it? Like, it's just like, do they have like, you know, do they have places inside the work that is like underground where they can just go and do these things? Because there's so fucking many of them. There's so many of them now. Like, they grew as a family, so now there's so many of them. And they all fucking stick together like fucking bees, right? Like a little beehive clan, they stick together. It's just fucking nuts. It's like when you wake up and you see it, it's just like, it's like you've awakened into a fucking nightmare. And like, there's no way of waking up, and you're like trying to pinch yourself, and you're like, okay, like, can I wake up now? You know, like, this is not like, this is fucking insanity. Like, I don't want to be a part of this shit. Like, and then you realize, you know what? You're not supposed to be a part of it, because they fucking came here and they fucking locked us down in this shit. They locked us down. They took our energy and our frequency from us, and they took our love from us, and they just beat it out of us from a very young age. And then they lied. They lied to us. Lied. Completely fucking lied. Like, It's just crazy. I don't know how your life is going. I mean, I've just been just focusing on my children and focusing on me and focusing on God and, you know, I guess whatever comes next. It's just like, I guess I just live in the moment. I just live in the moment because that's where we got off course. That's how we got distracted before, was that we were not living in the moment. We were living in fear, right? Because the whole world was attacking us. And so we had to go and, we had to like build our walls, right? And what happened? We started building so many fucking walls on top of walls on top of walls. And then it just disconnected us from our soul. It disconnected us from truth because we were no longer living in truth. We were living in this fear box of just like, tiptoeing on eggshells all over the fucking place, right? Because we don't want to, bother somebody and their fucking feelings or having them tell us how to behave and how to act and what to do, what to say, like what to learn. Like they fucking caged us in a cube. And now we need to get out of it, right? And how do we get out of it? Just keep fucking waking yourself up. Keep waking yourself up, then wake somebody else up, right? Just keep doing it. Don't stop. Remember, they don't fucking stop. They do not stop. They never stop. So if they don't fucking stop, we don't stop. It's a 24/7 mission, a mission for heaven, a mission for God. It's a 24/7 mission. Unless you want to stay in this shithole, then get to fucking work. So, and actually you're doing a great job because look where we are. So give yourself a pat on the back. Pat on the back, because look where we are. Look where we are today. We got them shitting their pants, right? We literally got them shitting their pants. So keep doing it. Keep doing it. Like they cannot speak because they are bounded. These Freemasons have done some horrific shit and now they're bounded, right? So now Satan has, he has, tape over their mouths and, he ties their hands behind their back, and they have to sworn into secrecy, that they can't be doing this kind of, or whatever, like whatever they do, right? And they have to swear into secrecy and that you don't tell anybody. And now guess what? Now we're finding out like what the fuck they've done. And how are we finding it out? Because our wisdom is opening back up. Our spirituality is opening back up. Our connection to God is waking back up. Our trust in God and what God is showing us is waking back up. Like we are no longer looking out the outer realm to tell us what this world is. We're going within now. We're going within. We are going within and that's how we are opening everything up. So this is just what's happening. And start noticing too. Start looking around your house, okay? Because I have been finding bee cones, like the actual bee cone itself, and I've been finding dead bees around my house. And I don't know, just fucking weird because I have made a bunch of bee posts on Facebook, which are not gone. They're all fucking gone, all those posts that I made explaining their shit. But thank God I have it in my phone, right? I got the picture still on my phone. So but yeah, I don't know. It's just I wanted to show you guys that. Anyway, well, you guys have a good night. I am going to go to sleep. And I don't know, maybe I'll come back out. Who knows? All right, I love you.